Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Monday. I hope you all enjoyed your weekend. It was a mix of good weather and not so good weather yesterday. Saturday was beautiful. Mrs. Whalen got lots of work done outside and did my grass, and my yard is starting to look a little bit better. Yesterday, not a very nice day. And our story today is a little bit like yesterday, the weather in our story. The story is called Mr. Sugarplum's Rainy Day. Mr. Sugarplum did not like rain. He said it was a dark, wet, splattery bother, and on rainy days he sat scowling in his easy chair, his feet tucked under his 5 cozy furry cats. The only time he brightened up was at mealtime. Then Mr. Sugarplum went to his kitchen and made a big kettle of soup. Nothing nicer than some good hot soup on a rainy day, he told his cats, who smilingly agreed. But one rainy day at mealtime, a very rainy day at that, Mr. Sugarplum found nothing at all to put in his big soup kettle. Not so much as a carrot top, he cried. Someone will have to go to the store. His cats made it clear that they weren't going. All 5 disappeared under the easy chair with never a whisker showing. So Mr. Sugarplum bundled into all the rainy day clothes he could find and, scowling most dismally, set out himself. Never a glance did he waste on the shining, rain-washed town, or the swift little streams at the curb full of paper sailboats, or at the park all clean and green and fresh. Dark, wet, splattery bother, he scowled. But when he got to the grocery store, Mr. Sugarplum's scowl turned into a grin. What beautiful vegetables, he cried. What full pea pods, what crisp carrots, what round red tomatoes, juicy okra, succulent mushrooms, and what gold and bursting ears of corn. I've never seen such an array. They are extra fine, nodded the grocer, filling Mr. Sugarplum's basket to the top. And all, of course, because we've had our share of fine rainy days. Is that so? Marveled Mr. Sugarplum. Is that really so? And only think, I never knew. On his way home, Mr. Sugarplum splashed in the puddles and admired all the fine rainy day sights. He even made a little boat out of his grocery list and sailed it at the curb. His cats were amazed when he came home, all dripping wet, but fairly happy. Nothing nicer than a good hot soup on a rainy day, he remarked as he put his big soup kettle on the stove. Then, peeping into his market basket, Mr. Sugarplum amazed his amazed cats still more by adding, in fact, I don't know of anything much nicer than rain on a fine, wet, rainy day. Who knew? I think I actually like a rainy day more now that I've read that story. How about you? Have a great day, boys and girls, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.